Well, it came in, and it came in positive here, didn't it, Yuuki Sakurai? What did you make of the number?
Right. The number was within the expectation of the market, so I think the market didn't react to the Tankan at this moment. The Tankan figure shows that there was a demand in the market until September, but the production didn't catch up with the demand because of the cut in the supply chain due to the tsunami. The issue is that there's still a production increasing, but whether the demand would exist because of the turmoil in the global economy.
Yeah, what we're seeing are fears really of what's happening globally rather than the Tankan number, and that's really what's being expressed with the performance of the equity markets there in Japan this morning, right?
That's correct, yes. I think the market is reacting not to the Tankan, but reacting to what's happening last week in the European Eurozone, and also the uncertainty in the United States economy, which is going to affect the Asian market also. The Asian market, as you know, is the largest trade partner for Japanese exporters.
Meanwhile, as well, we of course have a situation where the yen remains stubbornly high here. How is that playing out?
Right. The yen is a little bit coming back. It's been weakening a little because they have seen the European situation settle down by the passing the law in Germany. But obviously, these things come back always about 3 months' time or 4 months' time, and all the issues in Greek is not all over. So it is quiet at this time. There's no strong yen force at this moment, but we are not quite sure what's going to happen in a couple of months or so.
Now, when you look at what's happening in the world, when you look at also, of course, that Tankan survey this morning, how does it change your strategy?
Well, it doesn't change very much because we obviously have to see what's going to happen to the Eurozone and also to the American economy and what Mr. Bernanke will do, whether he's going to proceed with the QE3 or not. So what we have to do is we have to be very cautious about the next strategy and see how the world economy is going to go. We are not very, very pessimistic, but we are not quite optimistic also.
Right. So, I mean, ideally, how would you recommend that you divide your money up between the various asset classes now?
Right. When you speak of the Japanese equities, most of the demand or the buy and sell is on the Japanese domestic goods rather than the exporters. So we may stick to the very conservative investment at this moment. Also, we stick to the Japanese government bonds, and also which is a fixed income side, and also for the companies, which is going to answer to the demands of the Japanese consumers.
So indeed, very defensive. What about the car makers? We've got car sales data out of Japan, I think, later today, and we've got U.S. auto sales as well.
Right. Obviously, when you look at the U.S. car manufacturers, they are coming back. And also, when you see to the next Tankan forecast, the figure seems to be very strong. Maybe I would say rather too strong to see the world economy is not doing very well. So I have to be very much cautious about the figures of Tankan on the car manufacturers for the moment. Even though they may be able to manufacture, the profitability may be a different story.